The Korean economy grew at its slowest pace in more than 2 years in the fourth quarter of last year, setting off alarm bells among economic policymakers here in Korea who have given priority to boosting growth.
And to tell us what's behind this slowdown and what we can expect going forward, our Hwang Ji-hye joins us right here in the studio. Thanks for coming in, Ji-hye. So break it down for us, the data point that we got this morning.
Sure. The Bank of Korea says the economy grew 0.4% in the fourth quarter from a quarter earlier, and that, as you said, marks the slowest pace of growth since the July to September period of 2012 and 5 straight quarters of growth below 1%. The central bank attributes the slowdown partly to a drop in exports caused by the slowing Chinese economy. Exports to China is vital as it makes up 26% of all of Korean exports.
Due to sluggish exports, output in the manufacturing sector also contracted for 2 straight quarters in the October to December period last year. This is what we'll keep an eye on.
And there's no good news on the domestic front either. Domestic consumption in 2014 grew 1.7%, the slowest pace since 2009 when Korea was hit by the global financial crisis. Economic growth for all of last year was 3.3%, an uptick from the 3% growth posted in 2013, but far below the 4% range the central bank forecast a year ago.
And speaking of the central bank, the Bank of Korea also lowered 2015's growth forecast, but it's optimistic, and it says we're on a steady growth recovery. So tell us more about that.
Well, the BOK is pointing to some factors that applied only for the fourth quarter and won't be repeated this year. They include a fall in government spending that dragged down construction investments by more than 9% in the fourth quarter from the previous one. It also cited a new regulation on mobile phone subsidies that cut sales of handsets. Some experts also add on to the optimism, saying that the economic conditions abroad are likely to improve in the coming months, giving a boost to Korea's traditional growth engine.
And also, the low oil price will help to boost the economy. And our trading partners, such as China or EU, will benefit through the oil price. And also, EU will grow with more like a monetary expansion, which is done today. So, overall economy will improve in the first half of 2015.
A high-level official at the Finance Ministry also says that Europe's latest stimulus program will benefit Korea, while the central bank governor says monetary easing has a limited impact on the domestic financial market, as the move was widely expected.
So if the central bank governor is saying monetary easing has a limited impact, so does that mean that we are not going for a rate cut anytime soon, early this year?
Well, market expectations are mounting over another rate cut in the first quarter this year, but recent remarks by the BOK governor show that the central bank might be taking a step back from the possibility of further rate cuts. He said the central bank will take him to gauge the impact of the 2 previous rate cuts in the second half of last year, while expressing concerns about the country's snowballing household debt.
All right, so much more to look forward to for this year. Thanks, Ji-hye, for that recap.